Also, I thought this was really big, that the left hemisphere, the conscious part of our mind, keeps us separate.
Yes, and that's when she talked about it being the ego, or I am and you are. During this whole presentation, all I could think about was my experiences that I have in hypnosis and those that my clients report. The cool thing about her stepping into that oneness, or that right side, or all that is that it doesn't take a stroke to get there. It absolutely does not take a stroke to get there.
I'm glad you made that clear.
Yes. When she was talking about her arm against the shower wall and she could actually see the atoms, these are some of the experiences that people have while in trance or hypnosis.
Exactly.
When they bypass that critical factor, when they say, shh, give it a rest for a minute, or go offline for a moment. We're just going to explore the subconscious, the superconscious parts of us, where we are oneness. We are connected to everything. People report over and over again, and I've had the experience many times of feeling that oneness.
Yeah, it's pretty wonderful. And if they're not feeling it right away, we actually have processes and techniques to get them there.
Yes.
Yeah, it is pretty wonderful, that subconscious. And one of the things that she says about the right hemisphere, or the subconscious mind, is that it is present moment. So in order to experience all of that, you have to be present. She puts it right here and right now, and that's definitely subconscious experience, is being really present. And she talks about it in terms of, speaks in pictures and learns kinesthetically. And that's when, feelings, kinesthetic is all
feelings.
about feelings. And you can only experience feelings about something that you're having or experiencing in that very moment, right now. So the emotions always connect to your thought process in that very moment. So it is now, what's happening right now. Be really present. And no language. I thought that was really, really interesting. If the conscious mind speaks in language and analytically, subconscious mind doesn't have any language. It's pictures. It's the seed of imagination. It's all pictures and feelings.
I know when I'm working with clients and I ask them, because we have to process what's going on, so I'm talking to them while they're in hypnosis, they're deep in their subconscious mind, and I ask them to describe something or tell me about it. I often hear this phrase, it's really hard to put it into words, or this word doesn't really describe it, but the closest thing I can come to is this. And so it is very difficult to take that present moment of everything that's happening and feeling those feelings and say, this is the word that defines it, because we're not in our left hemisphere, our conscious mind, when we're processing at a subconscious level.
Exactly. I know that's my experience a lot, is it's really hard to put words to that. And I'm so kinesthetic, I process almost completely kinesthetically, and people are saying, so tell me about that. I don't know how to put this into words, but it feels really good.
Yeah, skip on in here.
Yeah, come on down. So one thing I thought was really cool about, putting all this together, right brain, left brain. It says, and she talks about, again, the right hemisphere. It keeps us connected to each other. The right hemisphere keeps us all connected to each other, and that's where we get the experience. And again, right in the subconscious mind, sort of opens up that super consciousness that Brandy and I have been talking about a little bit about, that really highest possible consciousness we can experience. Some people call it grace, forgiveness, love, God, oneness. It
Awareness,
doesn't matter.
Transcendence.
It just goes on and on. We all have that perfect word for how we experience that super consciousness. And that's the place where, as Jill Bolte-Taylor puts it, we are all perfect, whole, and beautiful. I love that, right in that space. And we always get to choose how we experience all the events in our life. So, as Jill put it, are we going to pick the right brain or the left brain? She says the more time we spend choosing the peaceful hemisphere, the more peace there is in the world. I thought that was so beautiful. So it really is a choice.
It really is a choice. And our next video clip is a short film made by filmmaker Kurt Quinet, The Magic of Free Parking. And it really talks about choice. It really illustrates, it doesn't talk about it, just illustrates. It's a short film. And what we can do to choose that peace and that happiness, and how one man in one town makes that apparent to a lot of different people.
I'm getting goosebumps just introducing this film, because this film clip is one of the most beautiful. This is probably one of my favorite film clips I've ever seen in my entire life, and that's big to say that.
And he's won many awards actually for this. It's been through 40 festivals worldwide. He's won 19 awards and garnered more in prize money than the film's production budget. And for a short film, that's fantastic.
And you'll see why as soon as you see this film.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the magic of free parking.
I'm here to get validated.
You are awesome.
Excuse me?
You have an amazing face. You've got powerful features, man. Anyone ever tell you that?
No.
And listen, you look a little down. And it may seem like sometimes people don't understand you. But someday, man, someday, people are gonna see you for what you really are.
You really think so?
Absolutely. You are great.
Need a validation, please?
You are great, ma'am. You have amazing cheekbones.
Really?
Sir, yes. We have a situation. Where?
6 months over.
What the hell's going on?
You've been through it. You know. You've had so much life experience that other people don't appreciate, but you know.
Plus you do.
They're not patronizing the shops. They're just coming to see him.
Oh, sir. You're in great shape. You work out?
Not for long.
I do, actually, a bit. Yeah, thanks.
Young man, we are running a business here, not a social club.
That is a fantastic suit. It really flatters you.
You think so?
You guys work so hard. You are the backbone that keeps this place running.
It always felt like no one really appreciated us.
Yeah, I mean, our jobs are so stressful, and it seems like most of the times people just don't see it.
No, what you do is so important.
You know, I bet the boss would love to meet you.
You are great. You provide hundreds of jobs, sustaining hundreds of families. That's huge.
That's so good to hear. Most times I feel like people don't recognize that. I'm just the big bad man on the hill.
Not at all. You give.
You know, I know some people who'd probably like to meet you.
Mr. President, no matter what people say about you, you have still got a great golf swing. God bless you. You do. You have a fantastic mustache. I bet Burt Reynolds and Tom Selleck look at you and get envious. I'm not kidding.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hugh Newman, a man who is changing the world with free parking and free compliments.
New leaf. A very big new leaf.
Your license is expired, sir.
That is why you're great at what you do. You are so thorough.
Really? You think so?
Hugh, what is your secret?
I just love to see people smile.
It seems there is no one Hugh Newman cannot make smile.
Next!
Welcome to the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Now serving B331 at window number 19.
No one smiles in their driver's license photo, sir. It's not allowed. Next! Next!
You are amazing. You are so efficient.
Next.